Hello everyone. So originally today was going to only be focused on National Donut Day, which we'll get to in a little bit as we go along in this video. We'll just title it Random Clips for today. So we need to lead off with something that occurred yesterday here at 73rd Avenue and 184th Street. And of course we'll go further down as we continue in this video. But yesterday afternoon at 2 p.m. there was a flash flood event here in Fresh Meadows, here at this busy intersection, which normally during rush hour always has traffic and people block the box waiting for the 185th Street traffic light. So yesterday afternoon at 2 p.m. this was flooded. Yes, this was flooded. Now, the one cause of concern is, of course, flattening the sidewalks, which becomes a problem on an elevated street like this. So what happens is the storm drains yesterday could not handle it because it's so up. Okay? That's how it worked. So this part of the street got flooded. This part of the street got flooded. It took hours for it to, unclog. But down there, when it gets more flat, no flooding at all. These are responsible homeowners, folks. They know what they're doing. They know not to overbuild these McMansions here because, that's the cause and effect of it. And I'm very worried about the rest of the summer because I don't forget what happened with Ida 3 years ago. I mean, Ida was a very devastating storm to this community. So, do I want to walk down? Yeah, I have to walk down that way anyway. So we'll just walk down that way and we'll continue talking. I wanted to go down 73rd, but I was like, you know what? I like the scenic route on 75th. The way I always like to do it when I go on these excursions. But yeah, I want to mention today is June 7th. And a year ago, if you were in New York City, the sky did not look like this at all. It was orange. It was completely orange. And that was because of the Canadian wildfire smoke. And I have my backpack with me today. And because of what happened a year ago, in case the air quality turns to south, I have 2 KN95 masks with me today in case the air quality basically becomes a problem. Now, the only reason why I was stockpiling the mask last year was because Osnum Hall, my nursing home employer, still require, well, not just them, but the state health department was still requiring us to wear masks, and I stockpiled up on them. And thank goodness I did. And I had them, and I still have them just in case if something were to occur where the state health department says COVID numbers are up, blah, 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 put the mask back on. But when I woke up that morning, it was Wednesday last year. And from what I remembered at around, I would say, right before 9 o'clock, I remembered I was having trouble breathing. I smelled the smoke. And as I was going into Osnum that morning, there was an issue with the air quality with the Canadian wildfire smoke. And was noticeable during the day, but definitely more in the afternoon. So me and my residents during afternoon activity, we were all shocked when we looked outside. It was like, what happened? What's going on here? The sky is just randomly orange. Yeah. So that's what happened. As a safe bet, I'm going to cross at 186th Street for the light here. But it was a very scary day, folks. We probably all remembered where we were last year here in New York City when it did happen. And the LIE was orange too, from people that were reaching out to me saying that they were coming home into Long Island that day, and they remembered right around the Glen Cove Road Jericho Turnpike area. Ooh. Whoa, I almost slipped on this. Hey, look, nice doggies. Hi there. I'll be careful when I walk there next time. Yeah, because that's not the homeowner's fault, that's the city's fault. They have to fix that. Can I walk here? Yeah, I can walk here. Okay. So as I was saying, before I rudely got interrupted by almost falling down, thanks to the neglect of New York City, I was going to say that people reached out to me. They were so scared driving on the LIE heading towards the exit 40 area. Because, you know, they've never driven in it before. They've never been used to the sky looking so weird. So, yeah. There goes a guy in a BMW speeding. But thankfully today, it's not like that. It's a beautiful day here in New York City. The humidity is going down, which is good. And I'll mention that yesterday, before the rain moved in, they said it was the first time in a very long time that the humidity in New York City got to 100%, which that rarely happens here, but yeah, that was scary, guys. That was completely scary. I knew it was gonna rain yesterday. I was coming home from Long Island. I got a haircut yesterday in Wilson Park. And coming up next, I'm gonna show you a splendid flooding spot that occurred yesterday afternoon at that same time. So we'll wait for the light. So I'm on my way to Bagels & Co. before Shabbat. My parents aren't home today, so I wanted to take a quick 20-minute walk round trip, and then we'll make our way to Dunkin' as we go along here. But guys, this is a problem here at 188th Street and 75th Avenue. Is there a button here? Guess not. But it's here. Here it is. Thankfully the light was changing anyway, but this was so scary driving over yesterday, guys. We were getting towards, me and my folks were coming home yesterday, right? I'm telling you, these drainage pipes, I don't think they're able to handle anything else going on for the rest of the summer. Wow. Still some water in there, which is no surprise. But yesterday afternoon, this was so scary. Like, there was a big puddle that was around 189th Street, around there. And then, you know, it was so scary approaching the traffic light here. We were like, what happened? So, very scary situation yesterday. Guys, it was just, I'm telling you, this is what I'm so worried about for the rest of the summer. You know, we've had too many crazy flooding events here in New York City recently, and it gets me worried. And especially how parts of Utopia Parkway were devastated under Ida. Completely devastated 3 years ago. People lost property, you know. Could happen again. And thank goodness we have flood insurance, but, you know, happened yesterday. It just shows the proof that this community is not able to handle a flooding event. The flooding is just going to keep getting worse and worse here, I think, given the circumstances. So anyhow, guys, I'm almost to Bagels & Co. Next segment coming up in this video, we will go to Dunkin' because today is National Donut Day. We're supposed to get a free donut. And I'll explain as we go along in this video. So stay tuned for the next part. All right, so even though it says Baskin Robbins here, here's Dunkin'. Let's get our free donut. Hope they can let me get a Diet Coke. Hello. If I get a Diet Coke, can I get the free donut? Do I get the free donut if I get the Diet Coke? Oh, it has to be like a coffee? So...
Yeah, you get a free donut today. It's a national donut day, yeah.
Oh, perfect.
What do you like?
Okay, let me see what we can do today.
One apple, donut.
You know what? I'll do the chocolate frosted. That'll be fine. Thank you. 304. Yep, there it is. There's my donuts. All I had to do was just get a Diet Coke today. Well, Diet Pepsi. Alright guys, so I'm gonna head home. It's actually starting to get humid again. For whatever reason, I don't know why. So, thank you for watching.